Hi, Aries-taurus. Welcome to your love tarot reading. Hope all is well with you and that you're finding this reading in good spirits. Yeah. Hi, Aurora. Thanks for being here, love, as always. I truly appreciate all the support of the channel, being one of the best moderators out there. I really am grateful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Aries-taurus, for, again, all your love and support, y'all. For those of you that might be new here to my channel, new subscribers, or just new tuning in, my name is Gabrielle, and you're tuned in here to Cusp of Roses, where we do timeless general tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs every new and full moon and every zodiac season. So if you're interested in that content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on my next live reading. All right, we do have the new moon coming up. I believe tomorrow and Saturday, Sunday. So we'll be going live tomorrow for the new moon, and that'll carry over to Sunday. So if you're interested in that, make sure, again, you hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're a new subscriber here or if you're newly tuning in and what you connected with from this reading. All right. Before we get into any cards here, Aries-taurus, I was called to burn the throat chakra incense for you. As I was meditating on your energy, my throat chakra got really, really tight. Really, really tight. I kept hearing things that I should have said. Things that I should have said. Things that I should have said. So maybe you're in a bit of a reflective energy here, Aries-taurus. Maybe you are cycling through some memories, some energies, some situations where you maybe wish you could have said something differently. Maybe you wish you would have said what you meant to say or what you felt needed to be said but couldn't say. Maybe there are some words you wish you could take back. Okay. Maybe, again, you didn't say anything at all and now it's just kind of like, I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have said that. And I just heard to set the record straight. Okay, so some clarity, clearing out in the throat chakra. What I will say here, Aries-taurus, is if there are those things in those moments or those memories, excuse me, see, my throat chakra is going out. Memories that are cycling through you, it's okay. Maybe that might be a good exercise for you over the next few weeks. Is to say the things out loud. Even if the person isn't there, you don't necessarily have to say it to that person. You don't have to call them up or text them, but just say it and get it out and let it be known, right? So that it clears out of your throat chakra. All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hey, Ma, can you come get this ant? I'm in the middle of a live. Yeah. Okay, I am so sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. I had something come up that I needed to take care of right quick. Okay, welcome back. So like I was saying, that might be an exercise that you might want to do here, Aries-taurus, where you say the things that need to be said, say the things you wish you said, you know, allow your throat chakra to express, okay? Again, doesn't necessarily have to be directly to the person that you wish you would have said it to. It could just be said out loud. Something in the vibrato of your like vocal cords like needs to get that energy out, if that makes sense, yeah? So those were just a few of just while I was premeditating or meditating for your reading that came through. We'll see how that connects and if the cards pick up on that, but I'm going to go ahead and light the incense here. We're going to get into our grounding and gratitude moment. and then we'll see what the cards have to say. So go ahead and get started on whatever gratitude or grounding practices feel right and best for you in this moment. I'm going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided to. Okay. I'll also be doing a silent prayer and some breath work for you all. All right. You are more than welcome to join me in some deep breaths or prayer, whatever, again, feels right and best for you. All right. Hi, Remix. Thanks for being here, love. Hi, Kia. Thanks for being here as well. Good to see you all. My Patreon people. Appreciate y'all so much. All right. Aries-taurus. Yeah. I just feel it. It's like a lump of, ooh, I just heard ice. It's like a lump of ice in your throat chakra. That could be Pluto. Pluto being in retrograde until October. Okay? Getting a little bit of whatever's been kind of stored in your subconscious out into, or up into, I guess I should say, your conscious mind. So this could be things that you wanted to say to a partner, an ex of yours, not even maybe a romantic lover, a friend, family member. Okay. I do get that for some of you, this could be somebody who's transitioned out of this plane, who's passed on. And maybe there's just some things that were left unsaid or things that you really wish you could have told them. It's okay to say it as if they're there with you. Okay? Some of you, I feel like you need that catharsis. Some of you might be writers. I see somebody like writing on a piece of paper, like a lined sheet of paper or like in a notebook. That might be another way to get it out. Write it first and then say it out loud. Or read it out loud. Yeah, come on now, y'all. Old feelings. Sometimes those feelings never go away. Someone has you on their mind, or maybe you're the one that has someone special on your mind. Yeah. What else? What else does Aries-Taurus need to know when it comes to love and romance? Yeah, I feel like we're going to leave that one out, because that feels really, really strong here. Okay. What else? Thank you so much, Divine. Anything else here? Direct love messages. Being at odds and chemistry. Okay, so this was clearly somebody that you might feel you have old feelings for, but clearly the situation, you maybe were at odds when you separated from this person, or things didn't maybe end on the right note or in the right energy. Again, things were maybe said that you wanted to take back, or maybe there's some things that this person said out of this being at odd energy to you that they wish they could take back, because there was undeniable chemistry between you and this person. And I just heard someone was afraid to explore it. Oh, physical touch. So yeah, this was definitely somebody that at one point you were very physical with. Someone could miss your touch, Aries-Taurus, or you could miss someone's touch, miss holding someone. Okay, overall energy here for Aries Taurus when it comes to love and romance. Oof, fire and desire, money and finance in the first time. So this could have been your first love, maybe. Maybe that's a part of the memories, the first time you and this person did things, or, you know, all these first moments in your relationship or in your connection. Yeah, lover's lane. So this is definitely somebody that was a true lover to you, whether that's how you viewed them, Aries Taurus, or that's how they viewed you. Maybe the reason why you were at odds or a source of tension in this connection was money and finance. Either one of you felt like, you know, whatever money issues, someone wasn't making enough money, someone wasn't making money at all. I don't know, something about financial burdens, or yeah, maybe you both were financially burdened in different ways that just kind of put stress on the connection. But fire and desire to match chemistry. Yeah, so the old feelings is connected here to this first time energy. Yeah, I feel like these are all clarifiers, right? Being at odds was money and finance, financially related, and fire and desire and chemistry. Undeniable passion that you had for somebody, or that someone had for you, or you both had for each other. I feel like for that to be double, it was mutual. But this being at odds, I think, was um the reason why you're not with this person now, for old feelings to be here and first time, right? Like I just feel like yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Give me one overall energy here at the bottom of the deck for Aries Taurus Divine. Thank you so much. For Aries Taurus energies, bottom of the deck. Divergent dreams. Yeah. You know what? They want me to leave that out. That'll be our fourth one. Opposing career aspirations or dreams, maybe pulling you and your person in opposite directions. This may require a heart-to-heart conversation on how this affects the connection. So that, again, money, finance, being at odds, and divergent dreams. So maybe you both at the end of the day had different wants out of life, different desires, maybe even different needs. And maybe your paths did separate. So this is absolutely somebody that you're in separation from or separate from. Like you're not in contact with them now, or you're not in some form of relationship. Yeah, but there was romance at one point in time. So old feelings, again, we read that, right? So clearly you either have someone on your mind here, Aries Taurus, or someone has you in mind. And with being at odds, it says it seems that both of you are on different pages at the moment. A conversation, therapy, or time alone may be needed. Don't worry, you two will find your way back to one another. So I feel like, again, this is what happened in the past. What could be resurfacing is this chemistry. Are you willing to explore it again now? Maybe that you both have matured. Maybe now that you both are maybe on your destined paths or close to it, or pursuing whatever you feel is your purpose in life, right? Feeling like you have a little bit more direction. Maybe you guys were really young when you were together. Okay. And maybe that's a part of this conversation. Like, I want to do this with my life. I see myself doing this, that, and I like, that's been always a dream of mine. Let's say, I'll just put it in like this. Let's say somebody wants to travel the world, right? Be a bit nomadic in a relationship. Like, I want you to come travel the world with me. Like, we don't have to have a home. We could just go places, right? And then the other person might be a little bit more traditional. Like, no, like, I want to buy a home. I want to be stable. I want to be in one spot. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's just like a very surface level example, but that type of divergent dream energy, what you both, like, yeah, I can't get away from that. What you both wanted out of life was a little different than one another. Or again, forced you to go in different directions. Because I don't think anyone in this connection wanted to give up on their dreams for one another, which isn't a bad thing, I don't feel, especially if you were really, really young. In this connection, it's like, I don't know myself yet. You don't know yourself yet. Like, we're clearly not in the position to commit to one another in that way. Let's just go our separate ways, our separate paths. And if we find each other again, we do. If we don't, then grateful for the romance we had. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that could be what the end conversation was, but there was still tension here. Because I think, this is what I feel. I feel you both wanted it, but didn't maybe know how to see it through based off the dreams and desires and aspirations that you both had. But old feelings, I think, are coming back here. And again, I don't get too nervous, because this could just be through memory. Like I was getting in your meditation, it could just be through memories that this is revisiting or coming back around. Not necessarily that this person's going to show up at your door, okay? So just be mindful of that. Yeah. I literally heard like, hell, like, yeah. Some of you definitely feel like this was for sure like a karmic relationship, something that you learned a lot from, something that wasn't necessarily good for you, but a good experience. Or yeah, definitely the Devil and the Two of Cups. That could also be, though, a bit of like obsession as well. Or possessive. Yeah, it could definitely be possessive with the Hierophant here. Sure, Taurus energy. So some of you feel like you're wiser now. Yeah, look, the King of Pentacles. More Taurus energy. Yeah, so you're heavily in your earth vibration right now. King of Pentacles is an Aries-Taurus energy. That is you in the court for me as a reader, especially as a cusp reader. Yeah, Knight of Cups. That's what I'm saying. I feel like either you are reminiscing on the times, they're reminiscing on the times. You both might be at the same time. I just don't think you guys are necessarily together. You might come across this person and have that kind of trip down memory lane a little bit, but I don't feel that for a lot of you. I feel like this is just in memory. Like it's all of a sudden coming to mind. Because again, I think you guys are showing up in your Hierophant energy, which means you've learned a lot from the situation. You've gained a lot of wisdom. Yeah, through a lot of strife. Some of you are ready to be done with thinking about this, though. It's just kind of like, okay, I'm over it, which is fair. Which is fair. Maybe there's still too much pain associated with being at odds with this person, or how this all kind of came to an end might have been a bit messy, or again, I just get that words that were said that somebody wishes they could take back. Could be on both ends. Or that didn't represent what someone felt in that moment, but maybe out of anger, out of tension, out of stress, they just said whatever to try to hurt someone here or hurt the other person. You know what I get? I get strong wills. I get both people in this situation having very strong wills. So you could, I'm hearing Scorpio and I'm seeing a Scorpion. So this person could have had Scorpio in their chart. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Two very strong-willed, like fixed versus fixed energy. Do you know what I mean? This could have been an Aquarius, could have been a Leo too. Like, again, this is what I want. This is what I path. I'm not going to give up on it. Okay, well, this is what I want, and this is, it's all the way this way. I'm not giving up on that. Well, if we're not going to budge for one another, then what are we doing? And I feel like you both wanted each other to go on your desired path. Like, I want you to come on my path, and then this person wanted you to go on their path. And that could be where a lot of the fighting or the tension, or just kind of not seeing eye to eye on it could have come from. Okay, tell me about who is this person that Aries Taurus has old feelings for, or has old feelings towards Aries Taurus? Who is this? The Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. Okay, tell me more about who this old feeling. Yep, there's the Leo. Heavy on the Capricorn though. The Devil was the first card that tried to flip out here. Capricorn, Taurus, or Libra energy. Two of Pentacles with the old feelings of being at odds. Yeah, because I think to some degree it's like yeah, I'm gonna just go with that because I feel like whoever will resonate with this, you guys were young. Like late teens, early 20s maybe. And it's just kind of like, I want to start my career. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like you know what I mean? Like just kind of starting out. And so having to balance the chemistry you felt for one another. So feeling like this could be someone that could be in your life for a while or forever or whatever the case might be. Having that urge, having that feeling, understanding that, but then also still being so young in life and not sure of where your dreams are going to take you, where that path is going to go. So, and I think somebody didn't like that, like that it was difficult for someone to kind of balance the two or make choices. Someone felt juggled. And I don't feel it was a juggling between other people. I feel like it was a juggling between someone's passion, someone's career, someone's dream career, whatever, and the relationship. I get with the Strength, this person definitely made an impression. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, it's like, I just heard stronghold. And I don't think it's like intentional. I just think this Queen of Pentacles might have been a huge part of your life at one point. Or you might be the Queen of Pentacles and you are a huge part of someone's life. Tell me more about being at odds. Yeah, it's the Four of Cups. It's like, that's the juggle. Do I focus here or give up the Three of Cups for this one cup? I know it has the hand of the divine on it, but 3 versus 1, 3 is more than just 1. So again, I think someone maybe feels like, or might be coming into the realization that priorities were really different back then. Values were really different back then. Like someone maybe had to learn the quality over quantity lesson when it comes to love and relationships. Yeah, somebody definitely had to go within. Somebody definitely has soul growth. Maybe you both did. But that could have also been like the at odds. So it was like, we're not on the same page. So you're more concerned about the Three of Cups rather than this Ace of Cups that we have. So like, I get that. Yeah, you guys just had different, just heard obstacles. So different obstacles to overcome. Definitely not on the same page as far as perspective or maybe even wills, right? Yeah, so definitely could be a Leo. Leo does give childlike energy, so you or this person could have felt like the other was childish, like a little immature. Clearly, if you were young, of course, but that's what it is. It's just kind of like maybe one person had just had a little bit more life experience at that age than the other. There could be an age difference, maybe. Take it how it resonates. So one person was ready for a more settled in life. The other was maybe just getting started, if the age difference is valid here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So it's like, I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to, you know, you can just come and stay at my place or come do me. And the other person is just like, but I have all these dreams. I have all these things I want to do. Like, I'm not ready for that phase of life yet. So yeah, there could have definitely been an age gap here. Definitely. Yeah, there you go. With the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the King of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Let's look at this right quick. And the Hierophant. I said that, right? Yeah, I mean, that's perfect, right? Somebody wanted to move quick, Eight of Wands into the Ten of Pentacles. And someone was just at the Page. Which, let's say this, though. After the Ten of Pentacles, technically, you would elevate or could elevate into the Page of Pentacles. Learning to master the Pentacle. Learning to master the Earth element. The material world. So someone might have just been newly cemented into something, like a novice at whatever their career was, or whatever their dreams and aspiration was. Like, that's what they wanted to invest their time into. And again, I feel like it's understandable. I don't feel like it's like someone had a problem with that. I just think this person wasn't maybe good at maintaining the connection and pursuing the dream. Again, the Page just gives me youth. So you guys were definitely maybe young. So this Ten of Pentacles could have just been the dream, right? See how it resonates with the King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Two of Wands. I feel like it's the King of Cups who had a lot to say. The King of Cups is Aquarius Pisces energy for me as a cusp reader. Hierophant, Taurus, Gemini. Two of Wands is your energy. Yeah, so you might have been the one here, Aries, Taurus, that had the aspirations. That was like, I want to go in this route. I don't, you know, I just don't see myself getting to that point just yet. I'm not concerned of this. Like, I have things that I want to explore, that I want to learn, I want to grow or invest in. Right? And then maybe it was this other person that you were connected to that was like wanting, again, clearly something different. I think this person wanted stability where maybe someone else is like, I can't get away from that. Like, I wasn't necessarily concerned with being stable. It was more or less like, I'll do what it takes to reach the dream. If that means I don't know where my next meal is coming from, or I don't know where I'm going to stay. It's like somebody was like I just heard like a fever. Like in that kind of fever around whatever this dream is. And I think with the Queen of Pentacles being here, someone was maybe just more practical. Like, okay, well, like, I'm going to take the slow and steady steps. I'll get there. You know what I mean? Like, I think someone wanted to go quickly. Yeah, somebody wanted to hop right into the Ten of Pentacles, or to do something to get to the Ten of Pentacles quicker. Yeah, I definitely some gaps. Yeah, you got the Magician. Somebody wanted to manifest the Ten of Pentacles like instantly. Instant gratification here, Eight of Wands. Wanted, or again, or honestly, I feel like whoever this was, they could have been the Page of Pentacles in the sense of looking into that pentacle and like almost feeling as if they're already the King of Pentacles, but they're just at the Page. They're still learning. Somebody wanted to take the fast route here, or a quicker route, or a seemingly, or what appeared to be the quickest route to some form of stability, legacy, material foundation, take it, whatever, right? I think somebody's ambitions definitely led them away from this connection, for sure, okay? Learning something about that though. King of Cups. If they come back out, y'all know, then they're meant to be here. But tell me more about the Four of Cups and the Sun for being at odds. Jeez, they're coming out in chunks. Two of Cups, Six of Wands, the Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Oh boy. I guess we're just going to be laying all these cards out. Clearly there's something here that we need to like get to the root of before we move forward. So let's just flow with spirit, y'all, okay? Yeah. Somebody definitely was brokenhearted over how this connection ended. Felt a bit betrayed because, again, I feel like somebody even maybe supported, like, okay, how could I say this? It's like somebody had a fever dream, is what I just keep hearing, a fever dream. Meaning it's on their mind. It's like their imagination is just running wild with what this dream could be, following this path, making this happen. Like they're just, you know what I mean? Or in all up in it. I'm stuttering over my words, Lord. Throat chakra here, Aries-Taurus, okay? Love you, love you. And I think that someone initially wanted to support that dream, but it became too much. That's the burden. Maybe that was the money and finances. So again, because somebody wanted to pursue their dream and they didn't necessarily care about getting a job to support, you know, to finance what they need. It's like they might have depended on you, or maybe this was vice versa, to support them in that pursuit of their dream. I do feel financially. Like, let's say it's you, Aries-Taurus, you got a job, you were, you know what I mean? You were working, you're like, I do have dreams, I have my thing, but I'm making a plan about it. I'm going to go legit route. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to get the job. I'm going to spend the money, take care of my bills, do what I can, save up to be able to buy this equipment or do this thing and pay for this class or do something. You know what I mean? Like, you were very much so, or I can't honestly tell who's who here. So I'm just going to keep saying whomever. One person was about the step-by-step process. And I kind of feel like with that magician that peeked out at the bottom, the other person was maybe taking advantage of someone else's stability and plan for stability. So being like, well, if you're going to be the one with the job, I'm going to be the one that doesn't have the job, and I'm going to just go pursue, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think somebody was like, okay, cool, I'll get a job too. We'll support each other to get what we need to do. It wasn't a very team. It wasn't like y'all versus the world. It was them versus the world, but wanting them versus the world, but you just kind of being there as their cheerleader almost, or someone being there as the supporting cast. Like, they're the main character, you're just the supporting cast, and it's them when that's not necessarily how you want to treat a Two of Cups, right? I think that's where the Three of Swords came in. And the Five of Swords with the Emperor. Yeah, somebody was definitely controlling for the win. Somebody just wanted the light, did somebody have aspirations of being like famous or in the light somehow with the sun? And maybe that's what it was. It was like, it turned into this person not being satisfied with the other person because of this fever dream that they had of like seeing themselves in the light and like da-da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? Like, I think somebody got a little bit carried away. Not that their dream wasn't valid, but just a little carried away and a little reckless with how they treated the other person in this Two of Cups, as if they weren't juggling multiple things to try to support you. I just think somebody took somebody for granted, to be totally honest here. Five of Swords, Emperor, and the Six of Wands. They said whatever they needed to say to get the win, to get the acknowledgement, to kind of be in control. Somebody had dreams of being the Emperor, but they were just the Page of Pentacles. But then moving as if they're the Emperor. Now, don't get me wrong, acting as if is a total way to manifest, 100%. But with the Three of Swords here and the Ten of Wands, I think somebody took it too far. Like, again, it's okay to act as if and be as if, but also plan as if. Like, Like actually put the work behind it, like discipline. I think that's what it was. Somebody in this situation lacked discipline. And the other person had maybe too much discipline, Queen of Pentacles. So again, different pages, just on different pages. Somebody definitely wanted the recognition of being an emperor when they were just a page. So that could have also been like being at odds, like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool and all to feel that way, but you're treating me like a peasant now. Like, I'm confused. Like, hold on. How are you treating a person who's carrying the weight of the relationship? Like a peasant, like a... Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope that's making sense, because that's what I kind of feel. Like, kind of how dare this person treat you, like, or maybe, yeah, maybe this is how this person treated you. Or again, Aries-taurus, keep it a buck. If this was you and you've learned from this, that's a beautiful thing. But Emperor is the Aries-taurus energy. I'm just gonna let you know, okay? Anti-root. Somebody got a little, I'm gonna say, out of pocket. Somebody got a little out of pocket here. And that's where this came from. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody couldn't see themselves, or made somebody feel really insecure, where it just wasn't, it was projection. It just was, somebody was left doing all the heavy lifting in this connection. Just for this person to, oh geez, discard the other as if they were like no one. That might not be for all of you. Six of Wands, Leo energy. Yeah, definitely this person could have a lot of Leo in their chart. Take it how it resonates. But somebody's ego got in the way. For sure. Somebody's ego got a little too big. And that's okay. But I think it just got out of pocket. Like, hold on. And that's the being at odds. Huh? Like, I'm not about, yeah, like, somebody wasn't carrying their weight or their fair share. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel, because, oh man, the Queen of Pentacles is a very generous energy. Because they have their shit together. Excuse my French, but like, they're generous. They care that, you know, if somebody presents them with, oh, I need something, they don't mind fulfilling the needs. Like, I'm just seeing somebody like covering bills, you know what I mean? Like making sure the other person eats, like somebody was really like, yeah, no, like, I'll support you. But then I think it just went left. Like it got, somebody got caught up. Like lost touch with reality a little bit, or just kind of got real, something went haywire in the mind, for sure. Or this person, whoever was kind of in that fever dream energy, this person stopped treating the other like a partner, or like someone they were in a relationship with. Someone felt used. Yeah. 10 of Cups. It's like that could have been what the hope was. I honestly feel like the person had the capacity to create the 10 of Cups. I think somebody was just selfish, to be true with you. I think somebody definitely put their needs above the other person's and made themselves a bit more important in the connection, and almost kind of tried with the Five of Swords, like tried to make somebody feel like they weren't important, or like they didn't matter. And it's like, I get a little bit of Twilight Zone energy, just kind of like, how did your brain get there? Like, how did we get here? Caught up in the sun, caught up in the fever dream, just caught up in the light of something, or the dreams of the light. Like, And when I guess I say the light, I mean the limelight. So because they were so far in this fever dream, what the divine was presenting them didn't feel like enough, or didn't feel like it matched with who they were, but they were a page. A page would love to have the Ace of Cups. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if you're so far ahead and not necessarily doing the work to really become the emperor, but you're moving as such or expecting people to treat you as such, yet you are genuinely a page, then of course you're gonna be like, well, I deserve the 3 cups. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like, huh? Like I just, different pages, baby, just different pages. Okay, let's move forward. Tell me more about the 4 of Cups and the Sun. Come on now. Somebody felt the world revolved around them. The sun rises and sets on this person. And you were just lucky to have a front row seat, baby. Like, that's just kind of, oh, Lord. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, you were just lucky to, like, be around me. And you're like, but where did your next meal come from? Like, you don't even have you're not even working together. Like, do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, huh? What? Aries-taurus, what in the heck? Somebody really thought the world revolved around them. You just a squirrel trying to get a nut, baby. You ain't nobody. It's me. Like, somebody got real haughty and self-important. Which, again, loving yourself is one thing. But feeling like you're superior to other people when you ain't even got it like that to really be like that. Like, where that would be like, okay, I can see. Still not good, regardless of what you got in this world, right? We should definitely not feel like we're better than anybody. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I can see you talking like that because you could back it up. I don't think this person could back up all the talk that they was talking. Like, it feels very like, somebody was like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Like, is this reality? Is this real? This can't be real. Like, they have to be joking. No, baby. It was not joking. They really felt like the world revolved around them. Yeah. Which definitely made somebody be like, okay, I's gonna go. 6 of Swords. I don't care what type of chemistry we got. I'm not about to put up with no 5 of Swords energy from a page who wants to be an emperor. And I'm the Queen of Pentacles. So that could be also it. Somebody, it could have been a queen dealing with a page who wanted to be an emperor. But again, I feel like youth maybe had a thing about it. And again, I think whoever is the Queen of Pentacles here, their life experience put them in the Queen of Pentacles position at a very young age. And I think the Page of Pentacles person didn't have to go through the same experience or didn't have the similar upbringing to have access to that Queen of Pentacles status just yet. But because they're, whomever that was in the Queen of Pentacles was the Queen of Pentacles, like undeniably the Queen of Pentacles, there could have been a little bit of, I don't want to say it, but I guess I'm gonna have to, like, jealousy a little bit, like envy. Especially if this was a masculine. They could have felt like they should be the ones. Again, I should be the one with the emperor and I should be doing this and da-da-da. Not you, but they're not also taking the steps to be that. They're rather make you feel small as the Queen of Pentacles, or whoever the Queen of Pentacles feels small, than actually just rise up the rank. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, some people, you see somebody hustling, you see somebody on their P's and Q's, right? Should be inspiring. It should be like, dang, if they could do it, I could do it. So let me get to it, right? Let me put in the work. But some people got that switch in them where they see that and it's like, I want to stop them from grinding because that's going to make my ego feel better. That's going to make me feel better because I'm not doing it or I don't know how. So rather than just being like, hey, how do you do this? Or how do you know what I'm saying? Like, learn. As opposed to being a hater, like, learn. I just, somehow somebody took it personal that the Queen of Pentacles was the Queen of Pentacles and they were a page. Like, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles couldn't help being the Queen of Pentacles. That's how their life placed them there. They had to be the Queen of Pentacles to survive, or had to learn how to step into that energy. Be responsible for others. You know what I'm saying? I just think two different upbringings, two different pages, but rather than be inspired, somebody got heart of heart. Rather than admire the Queen of Pentacles, someone envied and tried to make themselves more important because they didn't feel that way. Do you see what I'm saying? Wherever you're at, this is... Okay. All right. So, will this chemistry be explored, or what's up with that? Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups. Pisces, Aries. With the Queen of Wands. I'm going to say this. If this is somebody who is trying to come back into your energy, still not on the same page. Still showing up as a knight and a page. Somebody's still in the queen energy. Yeah, come on now. They're watching you. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Rather than admire that somebody can be in the Nine of Pentacles. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Somebody decided to talk shit. Again, excuse my cursing, but I just feel that. Like, somebody decided to be petty and gossip and say things and kind of be mean a little bit. To try to make somebody feel like they weren't worth what they're worth, or they weren't valid in who they were, or how they operate, or how they moved, or how they maintained what they had, or got what they had. Like, you know what this gives me, Aries-Taurus? Somebody was super spoiled. This Page of Pentacles, super spoiled. They ain't had to do nothing if they didn't want to. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, had to work. Three of Pentacles had to find the strength to work for everything they had. Nobody handed that to them. That was life. You gonna sink or you gonna swim. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands said, I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna swim. Whoever this Page of Pentacles was, they had safety net. That's why they would feel the world revolve around them. Because it did. They could have been surrounded by enablers, people who never asked much of them, yet gave them more than their fair share, or exalted them above what they truly were worthy of or deserving of. And so because whoever's in this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy got it naturally, or got it off the muscle, okay? They ain't like that. And rarely does the Page of Swords for me as a reader come off as like gossipy or petty, but that's what I'm getting. It's childish. Rather than learn from the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, they decided to be childish. They decided to mistreat whoever that was. Okay. And now, mind you, chemistry is chemistry. It's chemicals, pheromones, biologics, right? Not necessarily emotional or mental. It's physical. Queen of Wands, this person still finds you attractive. So they're still going to come in as the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups energy. It's like, if you don't, child, if you don't get yourself on. Anyway, what's between chemistry and divergent dreams? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yikes, right? Yeah. So even again, and that's why I said, and I felt it, don't worry. Like, I don't think that this is necessarily something that it's going to put you in a rock and a hard place, and it's like, oh my God, I don't know what to choose. No, I think you absolutely know what you're going to choose. If you're the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, which you definitely could be, you know there's no new start here. Again, nothing solid. There's no opportunity. Divergent dreams. You guys are in opposite paths, opposite energies. Queen of Wands and Pages and Knights. I do think that this person could have had potential to be your King of Pentacles. If I'm talking to the Queen here, for sure. But did they choose to step into that? No. They chose to stay a page. They chose to be childish. Somebody just was really, really immature. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I could feel that, like, dang, that's who you really are. Like, you really chose that. Out of all the options, that's what you chose to do. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that's what's coming up for the Queen of Wands as well. It's like having to woosah through whatever that Three of Swords was, because I do feel like that was attached to the Queen. The Queen's energy here. Having to really, like, make peace with it all over again. Yeah. This ain't the way in reverse. Nah. This ain't it. Even if this was coming back in your energy and you were like, oh, maybe they've changed, they haven't. Still a page at the end of the day. And I'm sorry to say that. So stay focused on your work. Queen. Whoever the Queen is, stay focused. I don't care what this Knight of Cups look like. Stay focused. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about divergent dreams for Aries, Taurus. Page of Wands in reverse. Come on now. Too many pages here. Too many pages here. Tell me more about Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the High Priestess. So you know. This is confirmation for sure for somebody. They just, I don't, honestly, okay, let me say this. I'm going to say this. I think this page still, yeah, there's judgment. I told you Pluto was involved in this. I felt Pluto so strong. I knew it. This person, this page is under judgment for staying a page or choosing to stay a page. When they had every opportunity to become the king, the emperor, the Hierophant. We've seen all those cards, but none of them stuck. And none of them came back out. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Somebody's still not, like... Page of Wands in reverse. That's like... no optimism, no fire, no excitement, no ideas. Like, somebody might be lost. Oh, this page is lost. They're lost. And that might be the Knight of Cups energy. Oh, I'm lost without you. And oh, I don't know what to do if you're not in my life. And now, if there were kings out here and that was the energy, okay. Cool. Kings came back out. All right. I also feel like the attraction has changed. So one person might still think that there's chemistry and the other person, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, not attracted to this opportunity, this timeline at all. It lacks luster. It's nostalgic though. Definitely old feelings, Six of Cups, but I don't think that the attraction's there anymore on one person's end here. And look, yeah. Now this is the way is up, right? So you'll know what to do. If if this person actually does show up, which I don't think is going to happen for a majority of you, to be honest. I think this just could be a cycle of energy with the world here. Yeah, cycle of energy that you're just fighting through, trying to make peace with internally for some of y'all. Yeah, I think some of you are definitely going to look back on this situation and be thankful that you didn't follow this page on their path, because again, they're a page. Like, if anything, they'd be better off following the queen. Like, they would have been better off taking the queen's route. But because ego gets in the way, because again, the world should revolve around me. You know what I'm saying? That chest get a little puffy. Okay. Go ahead. Puff out your chest. Do what you do. Yeah. 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Right. I feel like this page thought that they could find better. Like, as you walked away, they were still talking shit. They were still saying whatever. They were still haughty. Still feeling like, yeah, there's still better. There's more. There's better than the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Like, how you a whole page saying that? Make it make sense. It don't. So don't try. But still, you understand what I'm trying to say? They thought they was big and bad. So the queen walked away like, all right, you got it. That's you for sure. Still showing up in page energy. So let's look at the 2 of Pentacles. And again, y'all, I say all this with love. I just feel somebody's frustration and just kind of, y'all, I was literally about to say disappointment, and Spirit said, pull the card. It flipped over in the deck. Pull the card out. Disappointment. It's disappointing. This is a lesson for the queen in potential. It's cool that somebody has potential, right? And I've said this several times on my channel, y'all. The difference, we'll get a little science lesson, a little nerdy here, okay? Potential and kinetic energy. Potential stored, kinetic in motion. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands was in motion. The page stuck in potential. So maybe that's the lesson for the queen. Don't wait around for a page to become a knight. And then the knight to get to your level as the queen, and then to get to the king. Don't wait around for that, because it might not ever happen. It's a beautiful thing to have the potential for something, but if someone's not actively, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, if someone's not actively making a conscious effort to align themselves to have that elevation through the ranks, and you're not seeing any of that effort, again, the 10 of Wands was out here. This queen was doing all the work, holding this person down, thinking that they would eventually get into their what? Their king status. That, you know, they'll get there eventually, baby. If they're not there, they're not there. It's no shade, no hate, no nothing. But if you're not there, you're not there. That's okay. Like, you still got to journey a little bit. You still have some growing to do. Go do that. But don't hold yourself back waiting on somebody to evolve. Because and that could have been that 5 of Swords too. They could say all they want, but are they doing it? Do you have tangible proof and actions behind that talk? You could talk it, but can you walk it? I don't think this page was walking it at all. You were walking it, whoever this queen was. The queen was walking it. Almost as if world revolves around this page energy. Well, the queen's walking it, so I'm going to just wait till the queen gets where they got to go, and then I'm going to just benefit because they love me so much. 2 of Cups, that was out here, right? Because then what's theirs is now mine. Like, it's, Page of Wands in reverse, laziness. No action. Not even trying. I always say that Page of Wands energy is like that child that believes they can fly. They are going to jump off that tree limb and flap their arms as hard as possible. Will they hurt themselves? Absolutely. But that don't mean nothing. They don't have any fear. You know what I mean? Like, Page of Wands upright is like that. Optimist, just, I can do it. I'm going to try it all. I'm going to try until I learn. They learn through action. Wands is an action energy. They learn through actions. In reverse, you're not taking no action. You're not doing nothing to even learn, to even grow. And that, especially for these two queens, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, growth, growth in action speaks the loudest. Clarify the Six of Swords. My ears are hot. I know y'all talking about me. All right, talk nice here, okay? Again, just we keep it a buck over here, all right? If you're not ready to kind of face your truth, if this is you, or you know what I mean, like it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But Two of Swords in reverse. So 2 cards in reverse here. I feel like, again, it's the Queen. So clearly 3 queens here. Whoever this Queen energy is, they're very, very close to being the Empress. Very, very close. And that's why the throat chakra was closed. You know why? Because the Queen of Swords is not out here. I think this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands definitely had a soft spot for this Page energy. So even in leaving, even in stepping away, even in moving on, this Queen still held, maybe held a little emotion out. A little space in their heart for this Page. Like maybe they'll grow. Maybe they'll get there. Maybe, right? I don't think that this Queen gave up right away on this person. Even though they did what was best for them. 6 of Swords, and we saw the 8 of Cups. I still think, again, I'm going to put a lid on this particular cup because I might want to open it again. Who knows what a year might do with the world, right? A whole trip around the sun, or you know what I'm saying? Who knows? We'll let time tell. I think this Queen definitely held out for a little while. But what's become absolutely clear with the High Priestess, the 2 of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's a no. It's a no. I think this Queen has made up their mind that, again, yeah, we gotta, I almost want to say this Queen is deciding to spill this cup out. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I think I might be catching y'all or whoever this is at this point of the 7 of Cups. You held out for a little while, gave it some time, was like, well, maybe they'll come around. You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to be, it'll be like, all right. And maybe this person might come back around, but there's still going to be the Page of Pentacles. There's still going to be a Page. So Spirit might want you to get clear or really kind of tap into this and see it for what it is so that you're not confused and conflicted. Therefore, more open to being manipulated by this Page. Old feeling. Come on now. Old feelings. That's the Knight of Cups too. The Knight of Cups is a sweet talker. Ooh. They make you feel all the feels. All right. Well, Aries-Taurus, this has been your Love Tarot reading. There will be an extended on Patreon. I will be live over there shortly after this live. Come on now. You are the way. Bottom of the deck. So both of the 2 special cards came out here for this particular deck, the Modern Way Tarot. We're going to look beyond a little bit. We're going to pull some more just to kind of get a little bit deeper into this energy. And then we will pull from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle to, again, see what wisdom can be gained from this experience for you all dealing with this person. what you needed to learn, what you've already learned, what you're still processing. We'll get a little deep into that so you guys can find some confirmation and clarity there. And then, as much as I kind of don't want to, but we will, I'll pull some love notes to see where this page is at again. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Mainly just that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I don't see this moving forward, but we'll see. We'll see what they have to say. If that's something you're interested in, you can join me on Patreon through the link in my description box. Or you can just go to patreon.com, search Cusp of Roses, and you'll find my page over there. If you're not interested in any of that particular bonus content, like the extended love readings, the weekly readings I do over there, the energy shift readings, right? We'll be doing Saturn retrograde and Venus retrograde this weekend for Patreons, okay? But you're not interested in any of that, you can still join and support the channel by becoming a member here on YouTube. The first tier is just a general donation tier. It does come with some secret videos, okay? But that second tier is a weekly oracle message from me uploaded every Sunday. It comes with the healing meditation or some sort of guidance, really, to kind of focus on your ascension journey over the next 7 days prior to that video being posted, okay, or post, I'm sorry. So if you're interested in that, if you feel like that would support you, I do encourage you to join me here on YouTube or join me on Patreon for those perks as well. And if not, that's totally okay. I just appreciate you guys so much for tuning in here to this live and to this reading whenever it finds you. I thank you for allowing me to read for you in this moment. And I would really, really love it if you guys could leave comments down below. Let me know what you connected with, how this maybe touched on your story. I'd love to connect with you guys there. I love talking to y'all in the comments and hearing about how you guys are receiving these messages. It's really lovely. I really enjoy it. So thank you to everybody who does leave comments and confirms the things that come through in the readings. All right. So I'd love to see you there in the comments. And Aries-Taurus, you are the last, but certainly not the least of this love series. So when we get back into it, it will be our astrology tarot round. So again, if you're interested in that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I appreciate y'all so, so very much. Until next time, I'll see you in our next one. All right. Thank you again, Kia. Thank you, Remix. Thank you, Aurora. I want to see, did anyone else show up here in the chat? Oh, y'all was really going in. Yeah, I cannot wait to read this from y'all. I'm going to read all of this back. Thank you, Bright Eyes, for being here, love. Appreciate you. Anybody else? All right. I can't wait to read those back. But thank you guys so much for showing the chat so much love. I really do love y'all so, so very much. And we'll end with the sound from my singing bowl, all right? You guys enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week or your day. And I'll see y'all in our next one. Namaste.